You know, our family has, I guess it's kind of a unique holiday tradition, and I don't really know where it started. I got to figure that one out. But on Christmas Eve, every year we have ham. That's not so unique. But we eat dinner after Mass. So you got to go to an early Mass so you're not eating dinner too late at night. And with that ham comes, scalloped potatoes and, the typical holiday fare. But to drink with it, we always have cherry pop. I call it pop because I'm from the East Coast and we call it pop. It's not soda, it's pop. But cherry pop, Cherokee red. And I don't know why it is, but there are pictures of me even as a little kid with the red mustache on my face, drinking the cherry pop. But as we got older, there was some wine involved with that as well. And then after dinner, you gotta sit down and you've gotta watch A Christmas Story. And people go back and forth with reciting lines verbatim from the movie and get prepared to watch and listen to it for the next 24 hours because that's what TBS does, and that's what my family does on Christmas Eve. But there's a point in time when you kind of go from it all being about Santa to it being more about family. And for me, that happened around 11, 12 years old. And my parents, I remember telling my sister and I that we weren't going to be at home for Christmas that year. On Christmas Eve, we were going to go up to my grandparents' house and then sleep there and wake up there Christmas morning. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to wake up in my own bed. But needless to say, I lost that battle. And that night, we did the ham, we did the cherry pop, we did the Mass, everything on Christmas Eve, just as usual. But then that night, instead of turning on TV, we sat around and, we talked. And I still remember my grandfather thumbing through what I thought were Atari games and pulling out one and sticking the cartridge in, and it wasn't near the television, it was near these speakers and music started to come out, and I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you putting Atari games in to play music? And my dad's like, that's not Atari, Pamela, that's an 8-track. I had no idea what an 8-track was at the time, but we sat there and we listened to Pap's classic Christmas music and chatted, and Pap has since passed. But I love Christmas, and I love Christmas music, and so this time of year when I'm decorating my tree, and I'm driving in the car, and I'm listening to the Christmas music, he's with me. And at that age, I didn't realize the gift that I was getting. You weren't going to get it on a Black Friday sale. It wasn't going to be sold out on Amazon. It was the memory of my grandfather, and that memory comes back live in a Technicolor every time I hear some of those songs. And so to me, that's what the holiday is. It's about creating those memories and giving those gifts to one another, just the gifts of our time and those memories that never go out of style.